This is our Platinum Trophy playthrough. As you remember, we just left off from Chapter 3. Whether you came here before the initial chapter or after Chapter 3 run, or the additional run, which I showed you how to ghost through without killing anybody and grabbing all the loot. We're glad you're here at this section. We're jumping back into some side missions and grabbing some collectibles, some more secret areas as we make progress on our trophies. So at the end of chapter 3, we were deposited here in our clock tower, our hideout. As you remember, it's been a while since we've been here. This is our stash. And then these are all the various collectibles. So the unique loot. These are the stone circles, the pin castanets, White Ridge's duty, the flowers, memories of the dead, immortal coils, and the plaques. So up we go for a cutscene to get us started in this episode. Um, so as a reminder, we appreciate you friending and following us on Twitch, liking our videos where you can, and subscribing on YouTube. We'll continue to bring you some good content. In the comment section or in chat, please let me know what retro games or double platinum games you'd like to see next, and I'll be happy to get them on board. We have a whole series of them coming up. Alien Isolation, Dragon Age Inquisition, Deus Ex Human Revolution, the Bioshock series, Wolfenstein, The New Order. So quite a few things lined up in the retro category for double platinums, um, to so that you can pad your stats for platinums. So let's head into the city here. Now we know we need to head off to the crippled Burrick. And you can see the tip there. Hector may have something for you at his workshop. We're going to be visiting him in this episode and continuing to work on his family of side jobs. Captain is still killing people. Surprise, surprise. All right. Here we go, heading for the crippled Burrick Tavern. By now you should know the way, so don't let me speeding through it bother you too much. Here we go. And that's a good tip right there. Your health is replenished when you return to the hideout. So if anytime you're suffering some injuries and you don't have the food to heal, or you don't want to use food to heal, you can always end a job and head back to the clock tower. So we remember this guy from before. And his crazy minions with the red insignias painted on their chest.
Now he has it! Paso knew that book was important.
Lucky for you, it's still here then. Basso's no idiot. Sounds like a good read.
Where'd they take Paso? To the keep, but it's well guarded. You can't just walk in the door.
That's good. I'm not a big fan of doors.
Oh, wait. There may be a way. Oil? The cause wanted to strike the Baron in his heart, so he's been studying the keep for some time. He knows a way in.
How do I find this Jacob?
A message to those who might oppose him. Tortured. What a lie.
Once I find my fence, I'll see about you, Raven.
We're not so different, you and I. Change. One day the people will thank you for that.
You think too much of the people.
All right.
Let's see if Orion's man, Jacob, knows anything. I'll find him at Greystone Plaza.
So now we have our new objective. Go to Greystone Plaza. You see it's been ransacked. If by now you still don't have the happy birthday trophy, you can pop out these candles right here, and hopefully that'll spark it for you. We can go up here and visit the merchant.
I have something for all your nefarious needs.
So there is a trophy called Cash Dispenser for using 40,000 gold. You could earn it at this point. This is not really the optimal place to do it, but you could be buying a bunch of um, arrows here. We're going to buy the ones we usually need. Rope arrows, water arrows, you can see we're full on. We haven't been using flash bombs at all. Um, you can sell items. We have 4 food, so we'll sell them. Choke arrows, we don't use those, but we'll hold on to them for now. Let me take a look here real quick. At this point, see, we got to get the, do I not have, thought we had the discount, so. In previous versions of the game, you could, poppies would cost you 17 gold, and you can sell them for 18 gold, so you can make 1 gold and just buy and sell to get the trophy I was talking about. You could spend some money on these things as well. We'll go ahead and spend some money on leather oil. This allow us to, as you see, reduce noise when walking on noisy surfaces such as glass shards and things like that. It's helpful for that. Um, Quiver capacity, you can see that uses up most of the gold if we do that. Warm vest doesn't cost too much, so I'm just spending some money here so that we can increase. Oh, here you go, doctor's orders. So we'll do that. That reduces the cost of poppies. So now, see, they cost 17, and you can sell them for 18. So you can actually, as I was mentioning, buy and sell um, to build up your stats. We're not going to do that here. I'll show you another place that's optimal a little further in the game for um, doing those kinds of things. So there we are. So once you've spent the money you want to spend at the merchant, then we're going to head out. We're going to head to Ector's Emporium. So if you don't remember from an earlier episode where that's at, I'll show you. So Ector's going to give us another client mission. Since the guards were right there, we're going to quickly swoop by them as we head off to Ector's place. And then we don't really have to worry about these guys as long as you don't pull out your bow, as I showed you before. Whipping out the bow will make the client civilians worried, and then they will alert the guards. My mistake right there. We don't want to go over there first. We want to go to Ector's Emporium. Here we are.
You're back. I guess I can spare a minute. My metal man can't speak. One of my bastard colleagues ran off with his voice box. Can you believe it? I hired a black ant to fetch the device, but the tallowed fool was caught by the watch.
That's what you get for hiring an amateur.
Can't argue there. That's why I saw fit to hire you, a proper thief. Surely someone with your, skill could find this jailed black ant and steal the voice box from his possession.
All right, we'll accept this new side job. Silence is golden.
That fool thief is in the watch's custody. Snoop around the watchtowers and gallows for the voice box.
All right, with the objective to search a thief's body for clues. So we'll head out from Ector's place. Keep an eye out for the guards. I don't see them right there or them coming. There they are. So now we can keep going. Then could travel the ground. I usually make it a point to travel the high roads. That way you just don't have any accidents and running into people or anything that you might otherwise. Because up here you want to go through this window anyways to get to the Baron's Way South shortcut, so you don't have to go all the way around the other way. Okay, so let's make sure. So we do have the objectives. This one is tracked. Can see where it is. So the easiest way to do this is just go all the way around. Take the long way. You can see your guards right there. Pop up over here. One with his back to us. All right, now you see the thief's body. There he goes. Now he's shot down. Now we need to search him the easiest way, and we're going to continue to do this easy way. I'm going to show you. Just go through this path that we've used before. And again, another merchant right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out the inventory here. And you heard the chime for finding the secret area. So go ahead and save the game so you get credit for it. Obviously, I didn't do that last time when we were being chased around. So that would be bad. Trying to earn the trophy. That's true for every time you find one of the secret areas. It's after the chime is over. You want to make sure you hit the save. This guy's a civilian, so you don't have to worry about him. And now you get a new objective after picking up the piece of paper there. And then you can go out this gate right here. All right, we're heading for the Canal District. This is the area in between where we found Aaron's hideout. You'll remember it. So we'll go over here and you drop down. Guards will start walking again. Then we can go over the railing.
They aren't listening.
There they go. Over we go. Oh, look at that. That guy saw us. So just run far and wide all the way over to this side. You should be safe. We're to the left of the entrance. There's those guards. And we'll do this again. Anyway, so you want to get up here quickly. So let's show you on the map so you have some sense of where we're going. So it's over here. So we're going to drop down. You remember at one time, we've since been back to the clock tower, so the guards will be back here with the dogs. So we want to kind of travel at the high ground and go around over to here. And you can see there he is. And there's the other one. We're going to grab another secret area here real quick. And the ring. So let's go the other way. I think we dropped everything we need to drop. So the guard saw us, you can just jump in the window and then they can't see you anymore. See their threat levels going down almost immediately. And climb back out. Squat down. So the object is to try and go all the way around. Grab the loot. Hide from the doggy real quick. And go up. Jump to the rope so that you can go up some more. And now you should be secure to get all the way over there without any trouble from any of the guards. I know there's one more guard over here, so I'm just looking for him. There he is. Before we drop down. Grab the loot from right there. There's one on the other side as well. Come up to the window. Could have gone around the other way, past Aaron's hideout. Nothing and nothing and more nothings. There you go. All searched out. So you can see this takes us to the other side of the gate. Want to keep an eye out. And here comes the guard. And there's one over there. That guy turned and went the other way.
I need to rest.
You can see the other guard at the far end. I'll wait for all these wandering guards to move through our area here. That guy makes a right turn.
Cross him to search his squat. Be my guest.
Okay, so this guy is coming back down here again.
It's all friggin' rats and no show.
No, I'd seen. He turns around. The other guy is coming back now. He's right there at the edge of the box. You can see him.
Little Lou don't want to pay his protection racket.
So let's see if we can hit the crank from here. We did. So it dropped down the ladder. We're going to use that in a minute. As soon as they're both at the other end of the patrol path. This guy's going to throw a U-turn real quick right here. There he goes. There you go, once you get up. So there was another guard down there. We don't have to worry about him.
Course not. She decked him one, but chokes. He just takes it with a grin and slips the ring into his pocket.
If I'm not mistaken, we already cleaned out this area.
Be my guest. Me, I'm staying out of his way.
I'll show you real quick where we are. If you come out here, down there is chapter 3. See the guards below us. Grab some more city loot.
A ring.
I bet you weren't happy with that.
Course not.
And you can see that one flashing at us over there.
He just takes it with a grin and slips the ring into his pocket.
You can jump across this one. Make sure you
Yeah, him.
squat down.
Little Lou don't want to pay his protection racket, so he grabs her hand quick as you please and snips off her finger to get it.
I bet you weren't happy with that.
Grab some more loot.
What? The leader of the eel biters?
Yeah, him. Little Lou don't want to pay his protection racket, so he grabs her hand quick as you please and snips off her finger to get at her ring.
I bet you weren't happy with that.
Course not. She decked him one, but chokes. He just takes it with a grin.
So let's drop down here for a minute and then go back up on this path. And you can see this is the tavern, Siren's Rest. While we grab a few more fat loots while we're at it, so that you can afford all the upgrades you want to get.
What? The leader of the eel biters?
So he grabs her hand quick as you please and snips off her finger to get at her
Climb. So at this point, let me make a save just in case I don't make these jumps for you.
Bet you weren't happy with that.
Course not. She decked him one.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, and you're in. Bunch more loot to grab, because we are loot hounds or loot whores or something. I don't know. Is that not the PC term anymore? Not sure.
Listing's the life.
So you come out, and we're just going to make the jumps back across. There you go. So now let's head off to our objective marker. Oops. Did I miss? Unbelievable, I missed one in here. Or maybe we didn't come in, because there's 2.
What? The leader of the eel biters?
Well, boom, you can put out candles. Maybe you're still working on happy birthday. I hope not.
I bet you weren't happy with that.
Course not.
And out we go.
Chokes is a right prick. He just takes it with
What?
a grin and
The
slips
leader of
the
the
ring
eel
into his
biters?
pocket. Yeah, him. Little Lou don't want to pay his protection racket, so he
Drop
grabs
down
her hand
again.
quick as you please and
snips off her finger to get at her ring.
I bet you weren't happy with that.
Course not. She decked him one, but chokes. He just takes it with a grin and slips the ring into his pocket.
What a shitsop. Still, he must have quite a collection of rings by now.
They were starting to spot us, so I did a quick swoop to get across there. There he is. Got to keep an eye on the guards at all times. One, two coming down this way. Turn around. There's one right there, so we got to keep an eye on him.
Jebediah Chokes is a right prick. Yeah, him. Little Lou don't want to pay his protection racket.
Drop down
So
behind him.
grabs her hand quick as you please and snips off her finger to get at her ring.
Grab the loot and drop back down.
Course not. Jebediah Chokes is a right prick. Chokes.
What?
He just
The
takes
leader
it
of
with
the
a grin
eel
and slips
biters?
the ring into his pocket. Yeah, him. Little Lou
If
don't
you
wanna
swoop, you
pay his
should be able
protection
to
racket. So he grabs her hand quick as you
um,
please and snips off her finger to get at her ring.
hit the darkness right there.
You want to cross him to search his squat? Be my guest. Me, I'm stayed out of his way. My back's hurting bad.
And let's switch to the rope arrow now. Find our target. Yeah.
Jebediah Chokes is a right prick. Yeah, him. Little Lou don't want to pay his
And then
protection.
climb like the Dickens.
Quick as you please.
Hope nobody's on ya.
Snips off her finger to get at her ring.
And jump over the balcony and go in the window. Newspaper. So making sure we're getting the documents. The pocket watch. Climb up here for some food. Not that you need it, but all the money helps. Because like I said, we have that trophy cash dispenser. So unless you want to grind it, just need to go along here, looting everything you can in the city. So we've looted all this area, this room. And there's the next collectible, the Count of Montanesi, Living a Lie.
Now, what do we have here?
All right, and now we're going to go out the window in this room. This is not the window we came in on by any stretch, right? Should be able to remember that. Okay, so that's where we need to go. So just travel the beams. One over here, go across the other way. I'll just show you real quick and go around here. Here's another room to loot. Ink bottles, chandeliers, candelabras, whatever you want to call them. I forget what you call them. Watch metal, and then we're through in this area here. Climb back out and head to the open window over here. All right, here you are. So we're going to start the next mission, the client job. Silence is golden. So what we want to do at this point is get all 4 thieving challenges, remain undetected. That's 1. Number 2 is 1 environmental exploit. Number 3 is a headshot, 3 threats. And the last one is collect all the loot. That's 29 items, not counting the collectibles. So in this room there is 2 pieces of loot. There you go. What we need to do, go to broadhead arrows. So now we need to work on our headshots. There this guy is. Oh, he moved. I missed. Hopefully you don't miss. There is, in your focus points, there is the opportunity to slow down time for these things, or have your aim go faster. So let me just get ready for this guy again when he comes around. Since I missed with 1 shot. We only need 3 headshots to win this one. So there he goes. So now we know he's going to stop over here. We'll have a little bit more time over here. There you go. That should be 1 of 3. Let's check. Player progression. Headshot, 3 threats. That's 1. And then somewhere down there is a dog as well. All right, now unfortunately, we have to shoot that dog right there. Back up all the way. There he goes. Unfortunate because I'm an animal lover, so I don't like to do that, but we'll lose our undetected status when we shoot this pulley. That would have alerted him, and we would have lost our undetected. So of course, if you want to get a thieving challenge in a different area, then you don't have to get all 3 right here. But it's just easier to do that. So now we can do all the looting out here. First thing you want to do is loot the guard for the red blade orders that are right there. Bracelet, we're all full of throwables. So then you need to find where this is, where the crate is that you shot down, and go over the side. Drop on it. Boom. And boom. Grab the candelabra. Is that what they call it? Not sure that's what they call it here, but for sure. Okay, there is Poppy over here. And there is a chest in this room. It's booby trapped. So you don't want to, there it is. Throwables are full. It's booby trapped, so you can't open it yet. You can see there's the trap over there. That's 3. Before you go up, you want to switch to your broadhead arrows because we're going to attempt some headshots. So we're going to wait for these guys to finish their conversation. So this guy goes. Now you want to try and shoot this one in the head. And then let's check player progression. Statistics, 2 of 3. All right, turn off the light. Should get the guard to come back, and then you're going to need to shoot him in the head as well. So let's check real quick. So there you go. Headshot's done, and we're still undetected. So let's just go ahead and make a save right here, so we don't have to worry about that if we mess something else up. All right, there should be 4 items of loot in this room for us now. 1 and 2. There's a vent for later. This door takes us outside. Three and 4. Okay, then you can head upstairs. Grab the loot.
Stop your talking. I can hear you from inside the safe. Calling that engineer.
Disarm the trap.
Cold touch of a metal hand. Ticking of a...
Don't worry about the guy sleeping. That's all 3 items of loot from the room. That's the collectible.
I'll take this.
The observant lady. Okay, and now we can head back downstairs to the basement. Since we disarmed the trap. If you did like the bank DLC or maybe a few other things that I hadn't yet, then you might get the trophy at this point for disarming 10 traps. But if you haven't, don't worry about it. I don't have it yet, but we will earn it. Again, this is another, you can see I did it in less than 3 seconds there. That's another place to earn the trophy for a quick lock. 1 and 2. 2. All right. So with that out of the way, let's go back up and clean out the rest of the house. Let's show where we are with player progression. So we're 15 of 29 loot and 1 of 3 collectibles. So if you want, where you don't have to here, I'll just show you real quick. You can go through the grates. That's if you decide not to kill the guards and maybe you want to do different thieving challenges. You can unscrew this one and then come around here. And then it's just a matter of staying out of their line of sight. There's no guards, so we can take our time. I'll quit kneeling down, squatting down, grabbing all the loot. You can see that's where we killed the 2 guys. So starting left to right, there's a document. There's the ink bottle. Behind you is a letter opener. There's the coin purse. And there's the coin purse, both in the bottom right-hand drawer. Didn't remember myself. This is the next collectible for the Montanesi. This is the Grace of Insecurity.
A fine piece.
There you go. I'll show you over here too where we can go. So this takes us to where the other guards, the room with the guards. So if you're careful about how you maneuver around them, you can use these vents to avoid them. Now we need to pick this 4-tumbler lock. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That was a couple times around before I could find it. And some more loot. Inventory is full. There's the other one. Look on this side. So we should be doing good on the loot. Let's open up the safe real quick. No guards, so that we miss is not a big deal. It happens to me. I miss once in a while. Alright, there's our collectible, the voice box. Alright. So let's check the progression. So we're 3 of 3 and we're 27 of 29 loots. So I missed a couple somewhere. We grabbed the 4 that were here in this room. We checked all the drawers. And we got one from there, right? guards in the house now that we've completed. So he's going to get us, but we'll go through the vent first and be safe, because they can't go through the vent. So that's going to blow our stats right there. So we were detected. So what we're going to do is load the last save. Okay, so here we are. Back here we just did brain those two guys. This 1 and 2. That door leads outside. We're not going there yet, and you can't go through that one. Check everything. My count was obviously off from last time, so that's why we're going through this. You can hide there from the guards they patrol. Throwables are full. Ashtray. Doesn't seem to be anything over here, so we should be good. There's going to be a guy in the room. Don't forget about him.
I can hear you from inside the safe. Calling that engineer.
Disarm the traps in the house.
A cold, cold touch of a metal hand. Ticking of a clockwork heart.
Good find.
White Ridge's Duty. That's one of our collectibles. Then over here by the bed, ashtray, notebook, I don't know, did I miss that bracelet last time? I don't think so. So that should be like the 4 from this outer room. And then the bottom left, or bottom right drawers, there's 1, 2, the document, bottom right drawer, thought it was bottom right drawer. Top right drawer, behind you. Collectible over here. Grace of Insecurity, mentioned it to you before. And sometimes I have to go twice around with the analog stick before I find the point. So we won't open the safe till we're all done with all of our looting. So there should be 4 in this room as well. There you go. Now we still have to go downstairs because the chest is down there. before, that's a good place to get your lucky lockpick. One, two. This is the way we're going to go out to, is back up out this way. So let's check our progress. $27 of 29. Oh, there's one. And the last question would be, did I miss one outside? So quickly, let's full picture of that one. See, so that's what focus is good for. Turn it off, we're using it up. But, oh, there's people in the house now. So let me check our progression, make sure that we're still undetected. So you see we still have broadhead arrows ready, so we'll go ahead and take this guy out with. There he goes. Oh, there's the other one. There, the candlestick. Okay, now we're good to leave. We should be 29 of 29 with one last collectible to go, which is in here. So let's check real quick. So you see I had to use the focus because even I forget once in a while where every item is. So we're 29 of 29. Pick the lock. Three, 4.
So this is the voice box. Perry should have sold it while he had the chance.
Okay, we're gonna go out through the basement as I mentioned before. So everything should be satisfied except for the undetected, which you get at the end. Yep, 3, 3, 3, and 3 completed. Good job, everybody. I'm gonna do a save right here. And then we should be good to get out. Just go through the door here and upstairs through the house. There's nobody else here. And then you can interact with this door to finish the mission. There we go. All 4 thieving challenges complete. So we will continue on. Now what we need to do is return to Ector. Okay, so again, there's a couple ways you can go. We came to this area one direction, and we can, out of a couple possible ways, we're going to go back the other way over here instead of by chapter 3. We're going to go through this house like we did last time. And out this window. Oh, it's not wanting to register there. We were really having to tag that thing. And drop down. Jump over. Should be fine to do that. Look for guards.
You want to cross up to squat? Be my guest. Me. I'm staying out of his way.
And if you hold the circle button, you can slide down the rope quickly. I'm going to wait for this guy to come back before we bail out of the area so that we can pickpocket him. These guys don't stop moving, and there's a couple of them, so they're a little bit more difficult to pickpocket. I want to make sure you're over to the right with the guy with the torch so that he doesn't see you.
What? The leader of the eel biters?
Swoop over, grab this piece of loot,
Little Lou don't want to pay his
and then head
protection
back
bill, so he grabs her hand quick as you please and snips off her finger to get her
and
to
duck around to the right.
Of course not. She decked him
So
one.
we're going to wait for the guard. We're going to look through the slats here, see what we can see. Just have to be careful that neither one of these other guards up here see us. Pickpocket this fool. Oh, the other guy's over there. So we're not going to be able to pickpocket him at this time, so let's just head on back. There's lots of opportunity to do pickpocketing, so we don't have to get every single one that I'm showing you there. So just make sure the guard's not right here, and then we'll just up and down as quick as we can right there. And we'll continue to go by right here. Got to be careful. Up. And then this is a path I'm choosing to go back. Of course, there's a couple of ways you could have gone through an earlier window. From here, we could have dropped down and gone through the gate, for example. From here, we'll just go out across the roofs. 1, 2, and 3. And it should be all done picking a lock. We'll open the door and head up to the right and then up to the left. Let's grab this piece of loot that we left for many, many times. Climb up again. He's going to stop right there. The other two guards are all the way at the end of the street. You can try and pickpocket this guy if you want to. It is a little bit dangerous. At least over there it is. Duck in. Wait for him to go by before we go back down. And while we're doing that, we'll grab some loot or not. Oh, there it is. Finally. Well, nope, there. We had a little trouble having that one register for us, huh? Trap. Oops. So you want to be careful of that one. Loot. These areas, it doesn't matter. Boom, you can put these out. Just to be safe. Some more loot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pick that real quick. Just a coin purse, but loot is loot. Careful that you don't step on the trap. There's the triggers right there. You're going to pay for it if you do. You can put this out if you want. Boom. Nobody can see you through the window. Not that they could anyways. All right, there we go. So that's all of this area right here. Now we can head back up. Back up. Trying to remember where the trigger for this trap is. Oh yeah, it's outside. There it is. Now you're safe to go in here and deal with this. You can see we did not get hit. Grab all the loot.
That's the place cleared out. I'm not in the market.
Then we can head back down.
If I know the eel biters, they'll blame each other.
Just in time for the guard. You can see him passing by us. Wait till he's a little bit farther. Drop down. And back we go. Because we're heading to Ector's place. Now let's see if these guys are coming. No, they're at the other end. It's safe to get out the gate. Stone Market District. Yes, we want to go to the Stone Market District. Alrighty, so after we turn in this client job, we'll be moving on to chapter 4 because there's no more side jobs. There's nothing else we can do in the city unless we wanted to just do a bunch of looting like we've been doing already. All the optional loot or non-collectible secret area loot, you don't have to get if you don't want to. It's purely optional at this point. But I'm taking you through it just to give you a sense of what's out there. Just like I'm going to do over here. So you want to drop down, make sure that other guard is patrolling away from this one. And you want to tuck in back here. Get a water arrow. And put that out. Should be safe to do. There we go. Also, you can go around the corner and down here too if you would like. Five tumbler lock. So be careful, don't miss, or you'll have 4 or 5 guards on top of you. So even if you're like us and you've got leather hardening and the rest of that stuff, more health, it's pretty hard to defeat that many guards. This isn't really a straight up combat game anyway, so that's not what you should be trying to do. One of every arrow. Some more loot, and that one too. Then you can go down here. So you may have saw in that other area where we were doing the looting and there was a trap outside of the cupboard, and we had to go outside to disarm it. You can see with your focus it'll show you traps and their paths in red, by the way, instead of blue. Blue is good, red is bad. So another 5. You're safe in this one, missing. I wouldn't advise it. Do the best you can to try and hit it right on. 2, 3, 4. I need a light touch. A lighter touch than I generally have to make these zigs trigger. But there we go. So you can see a lot more arrows in this one. Fire and broadhead. We're just filling up what we have empty. Some more broadhead arrows. Bait and switches document. So let me show you those documents, by the way. So these ones, bait and switch documents, they have to do with the obelisks and pushing the buttons behind them. So that's what these are supposed to be identifying for you, the order in which you want to push these things, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, we only have 3 right now. So if the guards are at the other end, like they are, you can generally avoid getting seen. You can swoop right here and be safe doing it. And you can take, this is the longer way back. Of course, you can go through the other room, which had all the traps in it. Step to remember, whatever the heck it was. I don't remember myself. But this will take you to the north end of the pickpocketing loop, which is just fine. And we're safe just to run on out here. So we're looking for our guards. Here they come. So we need to wait for them to go past us before we pickpocket them. You can see all the different places we can climb up and stuff. Whoa, that guy almost saw us. Move forward a minute too soon. So I'll hustle up so we can grab his. And then we'll head down here for the civilian. He's not available to pickpocket anymore. So wait for the guards to come back. so we can pickpocket the second one while we're working on the trophy. There's loots up here too if you want to climb up here. We haven't yet. Um, maybe I'll take you around to all the rest of the loot that's available on this level without discovering secret areas and things. So that we do that in the optimal sequence. We'll pick that lock, or pickpocket that guy. Then we zip across. There those guys go. We're going to pickpocket them too. So if you want to do it in our usual place, then just come around over to here. Or you can do it from right here. They're going to walk by us. Bum, 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 bum. So any Bullet for my Valentine fans out there, was listening to some Scream, Aim, Fire today. That was kind of kicking ass. Here they come, the guards. Remember to follow and friend us on Twitch. We appreciate your patronage. As soon as I reach affiliate status, I can start uploading some more videos. Right now I can't upload. I can only record what I'm streaming for you guys. So anything extra that I do, I can't upload into Twitch. We're going to have to be fast. We're running out of room right here. So jet back and turn around the corner. Let's see if we can make it over here around. There's a guard. So there they go. We got around fast enough, so now we can get the other guy, the one closest to us. Twice. 3 times that I thought I had the square held down. There we go. Back up.
Of course that rabble-rouser's going to say he wants to cure the glue.
And there's the other 2 guards walking. We need to go see Hector. He's down the other way. Can't pickpocket either one of these guys. So they're going to go walking off, and we're not going to worry about the civilians. Since we looted a bunch of arrows, I don't feel the need to go back to the merchant and load up again before we start chapter 4. But you could if you hadn't done all that optional looting that I just did. So you can see the edge of his hat, so we're not going to peek out yet. We know he's walking away. We'll take a minute and let them get past us. And now we'll go see Hector. He's down here. Then I will take us to chapter 4. Make sure you like our videos, much appreciated. Subscribe on YouTube if you would. That'd be very nice of you. So we're going to jump into Hector's here and turn in the client job number 3. Silence is golden.
Welcome back.
Here's the voice box. Your thief decided to pawn it before the watch hanged him for his trouble.
At least the backstabbing pig got what he deserved. Thanks for cleaning up his mess. With this voice box, my metal man's about ready to wake up. It's only a matter of time. Go about your business, but don't forget your
There it
friend
is.
Hector. I'll need your help soon enough.
And if you haven't figured it out, what he's doing is he's building this automaton right here, and he's missing some parts which we had to get. So a voice, a hand for him last time. So now let's go to chapter 4. It's going to be over by where the bank job is. We haven't done the bank job, but since it's optional DLC, I'll show it at the end. And you want to cut through here to the other side. All right, we're making some headway here. So you don't really have to worry about guards yet. We know there aren't any in this area. There's just going to be some civilians. With those guys right there. They're not a problem for you. You can just go by. Just walk on by. So this, they make it look like that's an area you can go to. No point. I'll show you some other secret areas later on. And this is, let me save right here. This is chapter 4 beginning. So with that said, you all be safe out there. Friend us on Twitch. Like I said, we're getting close to affiliate status. Then I can start uploading some specialty videos about certain trophies in hard to play games. There's going to be a number of them coming up in some of the games we're working on right now, including Alien Isolation and some of the more current games. We're about to get started on Doom Eternal. We just need to finish up Valhalla and Cyberpunk 2077, and then we will get on with those as well. So join us for the journey and be safe out there, as I mentioned. Thank you all.